And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Towing the slab in today's game, Joe Ryan. What's the word on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ryan Mountcastle leading things off and takes a strike. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. Popped up. Chisholm moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Brooks Lee stands in now and watches strike one. Man at first, one away. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. Here's Pete Alonso. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He circles the bases, and they lead it. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down, and into the box for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. There's a strike at the knees. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus.
And with that kind of power at the plate, they'll gladly take the single to the opposite field.
The second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Man at first with one gone. Cavan Biggio up to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Biggio in his 6th season, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Mayo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Up and in, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh, right to the backstop. Mayo into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The pitch. Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Orioles get 3 on this long ball. It's now 3-0. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. And we're back. And towing the slab here, number 63.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and there's 1 down.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Haggerty sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board, and that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. Second inning coming up here in Florida's Baseball City. It's the new inning getting started. Mitch Garver up to hit here.
Mitch Garver.
Ryan back to work. And that is out of play. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. 1 out, bases empty. Now time called at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, bases empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Everything came together for him. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now, Jordan Westberg, way outside, straight to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one, been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
2 outs with a runner at third. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Wallner moving under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. Lewis launched a homer in his most recent game.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Foul ball. This one in the air. Westberg. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Now Correa up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Edgar Ramirez will hit next. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Buxton headed for third. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And here is Onyx Vega. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Mayo makes the grab on the run. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Twins 2. Top half of the 3rd inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Brooks Lee.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tracks it down for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Alonso, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that just misses.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looks to me like he's barking, that's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 4-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a big power threat. Kobe Mayo, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add a run. It's 5-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
That one ripped, but foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings over the top of that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got him swinging. Two down, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. You're watching Orioles baseball on the show, Mid-Atlantic. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just off the outside edge.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back on this one. And that's going to bang against the wall. Jazz around second, headed for third. In there safely.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Chisholm, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. On the ground to first, Mountcastle. Not in time to first, and a run comes across. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5. Throws to first, and Guerrero is set down. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, Westberg fires to first in time. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Line to left and foul ball. This one smoked, could be trouble. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Flied to right his first time. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Strike 3, got him swinging. Good job at damage control right there. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Bailey Ober.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Buxton sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. At the plate, Sam Haggerty struck out looking at his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Matt Cantorino getting loose out there. McCacken getting loose as well. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next pitch misses way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a foul out of play. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2015. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Now a jump throw. And they get the out. Orioles held in check there as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Byron Buxton. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that.
New pitcher now, Kevin Gausman.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now here is Edgar Ramirez. And that one clips the corner. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
1-0.
No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next twin up to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Upstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball popped up. Garver settles under it. Brings it in. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it 5-4. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Huascar Ynoa.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. 0 for 2 in this one. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Brooks Lee digs in now. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. The shortstop takes the ball. Westberg at second with nobody out.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Man at second. Caught him looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Alonso now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
That one off the mark, and 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Out there to center. Correa on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. The Orioles leave one. They lead at 5-4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Fastball for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's a ball. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Turned on, but foul wide of third. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out.
Now batting, third base.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Royce Lewis. That's in there, and it's 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle, and that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 24, Simeon Woods Richardson.
Well, one-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Kevin Biggio, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one missing inside. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jesus Tinoco looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bowman also throwing. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1. Just missed. And it's even up.
2-2 the count. Three and two.
down on strikes. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Orioles catcher, Mitch Garver. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Twins 4.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Walner.
Gausman back to work. Right through there for a strike. That misses. 1-1. That's in there. Got him swinging. And now one away.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's the result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mix it up to speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Here's Carlos Correa. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Haggerty puts it away for the out, and a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 25.
Here's Byron Buxton. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jesus Tinoco.
Now pitching for the
Sam
Twins,
Haggerty now at the plate.
number 39. Jesus Tinoco.
Tinoco, a 6'4" righty, 260 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, part of the key to making that back foot slider so effective as a strikeout pitch is being in an advantage count as a pitcher. You really put that hitter at the plate on the defense when you get ahead 0-2. So a tight slider that bores in on you looks like something you have to go after.
And now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
1's the count.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Ripped on a line. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, Edgar Ramirez. What a stop. Gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
No, that's a really tough play no matter who you are, but I think he has a chance to get him at first if he's just able to get that throw off a little quicker. It looked like he took one extra step to set himself and get a grip on the ball.
And here is Onyx Vega. Cut on and lifted in the air. Beavers sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
That's inside.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Late swing, fouled off.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And that one is lifted in the air. Mayo should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Pinch hitter coming on, Davis Wenzel. Big spot for him here.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swung on, belted, way back. And it backs off the foul pole, home run. The 2-run shot, it's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And
Nope.
ball one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Yohan Duran.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Brooks Lee.
Mercedes.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And takes low for ball one.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up the middle. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the back to it like he did that time.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's ball 2. 2 balls,
With the
2
go-ahead
strikes.
run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low, and the count's full.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Kobe Mayo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings and misses, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. He's already homered here in this one. Left field, Mercedes settles under this one. Makes the grab, 2 away. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Biggio.
That misses. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That's down and in.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And it is 2-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Dylan Beavers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And next for the Orioles, Dylan Beavers. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Griffin Jacks looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bowman warming up as well. And a swing and a miss. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off, Jose Herrera.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Bautista gets the strikeout.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
He was all over that one. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
One down, runner at third. And here comes Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that one fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bautista, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. And they add to their lead. It's 8-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Now into the ball game on defense, Luke Keeschel. He's the new third baseman. And into the box for Baltimore, Mitch Garver. There's the strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles trailing by 3 here at the top of the 9th. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Headed down the line. Jenkins giving chase. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. This could end it. And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
That misses. And the count is 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Hit to right, and that should do it. Hauls it in, and that's the ball game.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. Dave Roberts and company.